Hello and welcome to this episode of the Visibility Queen Show. If we don't already know each other, my name is Chrissy Connor and I am the Visibility Queen, and I help brands and businesses increase their impact, their relationships, and growth through visibility and social media strategies. So today I want to talk to you about pushing through even when you feel like it's not going to happen. So I recently had a launch, and I think any launch is scary, right? And there's all these things that are going to go wrong every single time. Like, I'm pretty sure there's not a such thing as a perfect launch. And if you've had one, you'll have to tell me. But from my understanding, there's no perfect launch. So what I have done over the past year and a half is I've been extremely visible. And I believe that visibility is powerful. That's why I call myself the visibility queen, but I haven't always been a visibility queen. So let's make that clear. I didn't jump into my business and say, I'm going to be the visibility queen. Here I am. No, I was the person who did not want to be visible. I wanted to be the behind the scenes girl. I wanted to remain my introverted self. I wanted to not worry about what my friends thought of me. I didn't want for somebody to call me out. I did not want all the messages I've gotten lately. I've had sex requests and people want to send me pictures of their body parts. I don't know. They say that's when you've made it. So maybe that's true. I don't really know, but it's been an interesting ride for sure. But I want to be clear. About 2 years ago, I decided it was time to stop just up leveling my clients and also start up leveling myself. And I have found that so much power comes with showing up. So much power comes with getting visible. You don't realize the amount of people that you touch because they're lurkers, right? And that's okay, because as an introvert, I'm a lurker a lot of times. I try to help people out because that's what I do. And so I try to force myself to comment, and not just like enjoy the content and scroll by, right? And so we don't realize the amount of people that are lurkers, that are falling in love with us, that are enjoying our content, that are taking it away and learning from it, but they don't necessarily say, hi on your content, right? They don't necessarily say that all the time. So I think we need to remember that when it comes to lurkers, when it comes to people not commenting, we're always going to make more of an impact on video than any other type of content. Let's be honest. You can have a stop your scroll worthy piece of content for sure, as a static content. But when we truly show up as the face of our business, we're real, we're vulnerable, we're raw, we're talking about things, we're educating, we're teaching, that process happens so much faster. Like, they no longer need to see 100 pieces of my content. Maybe they only need to see me show up on video 20 times. And if I can fast track that nurturing sequence, if I can, and also, let's be honest, help people out, because that's what I really love to do. I can help them more through video, then I'm going to do more of that, right? And so let me think where I was going with this. I'm trying to make sure that my video is up and see if you guys have any questions, because I can't see any comments on this. So, okay. All right. I don't see any questions yet. So anyhow, what happened during my launch was that, first of all, I gave myself about a month, maybe 5 weeks to launch Visible, which is my new inner circle. The doors are closed, so you can talk to me if you want on the wait list. But what I learned was, a lot of people might say that's not a very long launch, and some people might say that's a really long launch. But what I learned was everybody waits to the last minute. So the majority of people signed up in the last 48 hours. So I did notice that. I noticed that I think I rely on my ads more than I should. I lost my ad account on Tuesday of last week. It's just this fun thing Facebook and I like to do together. They like to take my stuff away and then give it back and apologize and tell me they're sorry, it was their fault. But all I could think of when I lost my ad account was typically I get it back within 36 to 48 hours. Is that the right number? Yeah. It did not happen. I did not get it back till Sunday, the last day of my launch. But what I realized when I wasn't going to get it back was I've got to step up my game. Like, I know I'm visible and I know I call myself a visibility queen, but it's time. We're going live 4 to 7 times a day. I'm emailing my list, and Lord, they probably hate me because I've emailed them so much, but giving them a ton of value, but also telling them why this program is so important for them. So I did all the things. I was on TikTok more. I was on Instagram more. I was on Facebook in my group. I was on my business page. I was on my personal page. I was in stories more. I was everywhere I could possibly be to be able to remind people and let them know why they needed what I had to offer. And it was over and over and over. And again, I don't know. I wish I could like compare my two scenarios, right? Like I wish I could compare like me with ads and me without ads and see what happened. I don't believe I would have the success that I did with my ad account. I think I would have used it as a crutch, and I'm going to be honest. But I think that I also didn't sweat as bad not having my ad account because I was so diversified across all my platforms. A lot of times people come to me and they're like, I don't know, I want to create a business, but I don't have one yet. What can I do? And my first response is get visible, teach them something, bring some value. It doesn't have to be what your business is going to be because you don't really know what it is yet, but start building that like, know, and trust. Start showing up, making impact. Start showing up, building relationships, because it is going to help you excel in the long run. It's going to help you achieve your goals in the long run, with or without your ad account, right? And then when we take and we can diversify, so we can diversify across platforms, but also be building our email list. I converted more on my email list than I think I ever have. People that aren't in my free group, that aren't necessarily following me on social media. They just are on my list. And again, another surprise of mine. Someone found me and signed up that was like a 24-hour process. My mentor, she saw a video my mentor posted, I think it was 7 weeks ago. She went to my TikTok account. She saw that my Instagram link was on my TikTok account. She goes and follows me on Instagram. She consumes my content and signs up for my inner circle, like within hours, right? And so we actually got on the phone and I was talking to her and she said, I consumed all your content. It's exactly what I need. But had I not prepared for that, had I not gotten visible at the beginning, right? 2 years ago, if I had not started getting visible and getting myself out there and giving all that value, I don't know what would have happened, right? And so they say the best time to plant a tree was yesterday. The next best time to plant a tree is today. And I truly believe that about getting visible. There is so much power in visibility. And I know you guys are like tired of hearing me talk about it, but there's so much power in it because it works. Even without paid ads, it worked. And so during this process, I had a goal of 20. I reduced my goal by 5 because I didn't think I would reach my goal without my ad account. So I was like, I'm just going to reduce it by 5. I think I can make it. But there's no way I'm going to get to 20 with my ad account, without my ad account. So if everyone comes through, if everyone pays their fees and signs their contract, I will have 21 people without my ad account. No one is going to say and change my mind that this is because of visibility. What else could it be? There are people who signed up that I don't have a relationship with. There are people signed up that I haven't talked to. They saw me constantly showing up. So if I can't talk you into doing anything else in your business, like even if you're not going to post on social media regularly, like static posts, please let me talk you into getting visible. Please let me talk you into building your list. Please let me talk you into diversifying your platform and not doing everything on Facebook And maybe not everything on Facebook and Instagram, but find another platform. Is it going to be YouTube? Is it going to be Pinterest? Is it going to be LinkedIn? Is it going to be TikTok? I don't know. That's for you to decide for your business, unless you want a strategy call, and then we can chat and I can totally tell you where you should go. But I think it's really important to note that we cannot keep saying, I'm going to do live video tomorrow. I'm going to start doing live video next week. I'm going to start doing live video when I lose this weight. I'm going to start doing live video when I get my background I want. I'm going to start doing live video when I get my ring light. Don't even get me started on that. I'm going to start doing live video when I have my own office. I'm going to start doing live video. No, it's now. You need nothing but a phone and natural light. And if you don't have natural light, you can still get your message across. We have to stop. I'm going to do this when. We have to stop doing that. The time is now to get on video. The time is now to put your face out there as the face of your business. The time is now to stop hiding behind a business name, to stop hiding behind a logo, to stop hiding, period. The time is now to show up and grow the business of your dreams. Grow your business to 6 figures or 7 figures or whatever your dream is. The time is now. So the question is, are you willing to do what it takes? Are you willing to show up every single day on video if that's what it takes? Are you willing to show up on multiple platforms if that's what it takes? I never said it was easy, but you can work smarter, not harder. And it doesn't take as long as you actually think it does. It's just, it takes a really long time when we sit there and we think we have to prepare and we have to talk ourselves out of it. And what if, and we can what if ourselves to death, and we need to stop. Because what if you start getting on video and you build a community? What if you start getting on video and you start selling some of your smaller products? What if you build such a following that people buy your high ticket items? What if you reach 6, 7 figures, whatever it is? What if you have your first 10,000 a month? What if you have your first $5,000 a month? What if all of that happens, right? Let's stop what ifing the bad things. Let's what if the good things. Let's take a perspective and a mindset shift and think on the bright side of things. So who's going to get visible? Who's going to get on more video? Who's going to show up more? Who's going to diversify their platform? Who is going to build their email list? Those are all questions you have to answer, but I'd love you to say in the comment. And if you need help doing this, if you need help with a visibility strategy, if you need help with visibility framework, let's chat. My inner circle is closed for now, but you can always sign up for the wait list, or we can work one-on-one together. So feel free to reach out to me, drop something in the chat to let me know you want to talk more. And I am here to serve and support you and help you reach the goals that you have in your business sooner than later. We're not waiting for later. We're not waiting for when. We're doing it now.